Dear students, today we are going to study about agriculture. Actually, this is the last topic of this lesson. It is very small topic. Okay, it's in page number 29. Research Institute Agriculture. Let me read first. In India, research in agriculture had begun as early as 1905. The Indian Agricultural Research Institute was given the status of university in 1958 and work began in departments such as development of the agriculture sector, research, well-equipped laboratories, soil science, agricultural science, economic botany, and other departments. Research also began in wheat, pulses, oilseed, vegetables, and many other problems. Its most significant achievement is the fundamental research it has conducted on the method of taking multiple crops in a year, which has been a great benefit to farmers. This institute maintains a library at its head office is in Delhi, which is the biggest agriculture related library in the country. So we are going to learn about this agriculture. We know that 70% of the rural household depend on agriculture, and it provides employment to 60% of the Indian population. 70% of the rural household depend only on agriculture. So in 1905, agricultural research started in India, and in 1958, Indian Agricultural Institute was given the status of university, and under this university different departments also started its work, like department like soil science, agricultural science, economic botany, and many other departments starts to work. And research also began on wheat, pulses, oilseed, vegetables, and many other problems. Research, they under this university, research also started on the wheat, pulses, and oilseeds. And its most significant achievement in research was the method of taking multiple crops in a year. Multiple crops means to grow more than one crop in a piece of land during a year. Okay. For example, tomatoes plus onion plus marigold. That is the best example. More than one crops we can grow in the same piece of land. Like that, here we can say the rice plus wheat. That is the another example. And the advantage of this multiple cropping is that to grow more than one crops on a field. And if one crops damaged, then it has the chance that the another crops will not damaged. So एक क्रॉप से यदि खराब हो गया तो दूसरा क्रॉप्स खराब होना जरूरी नहीं है, उसमें से उनको इनकम मिल जाते हैं. And it enable the fertility of soil. It also prevent soil erosion. These are the advantage of the multiple crops. Multiple crops means आपको समझ में आया होगा, एक ही piece of land में से 2-3 बार different crops production हो जाते हैं. Okay, it is very good. It turned out to be very beneficial for the farmers. So this started by the research of this agricultural university. So we know that India is the second largest producer of wheat and rice. 70% of people are depending on agriculture, and but Indian farmers are very poor. The reason is that the low productivity. Okay, Indian farmers are very poor due to the low productivity. And you know that nowadays many farmers are committing suicide because they don't get good income from it. That is the reason. Not only that, the many other reasons also are there, like crop failure, debt burden, poor government policies, and personal and family issues also may be there. So many are committing suicide. So this then one more thing is that the institute maintain A library at its head office in Delhi. This institute, which institute? Agriculture Research Institute, maintain a library that is in Delhi. It is the biggest agricultural related library in the country. So this lesson is over. In the next chapter, we shall study laws related to women's contribution and the role of the government with respect to other weaker section of the society. This next lesson is about the empowerment of women and other weaker sections. So fifth lesson is over. You have to read the lesson many times. Okay, thank you.